Vice President of Onabukisor comes under attack. Unknown men abduct personal assistants of Manipur Consumer Affairs Minister El Susildro under his residence in Imphal East. And significant climb in temperature witnessed at various districts in Manipur, with None reaching a maximum of 37.85 degrees Celsius. Hello and welcome. You are watching ISCOM English News. This is Nancy giving you the news in details. Miscreant fired at least 5 rounds of bullets at the residence of former Chief Secretary of Manipur and Vice President of JDU, Manipur State Onabukisor at Ningthaukong Ward No. 7 in Bisnupur District. The incident happened around 8:45 last night. According to a reliable source, the shooter came in a car along with few others. He got out of the car upon reaching his target destination and fired at least 5 rounds at the residence. Fortunately, Onabukisor was not home when the firing took place and no casualties have been reported. Police rushed to the site and took stock of the situation there. A case has been registered and an investigation is ongoing. Local Mairapai Bees of Ningthaukong Ward No. 7 stays a sit-in protest against firing incidents at the residence of Onabukisor today. Speaking during the protest, one of the Mairapai Bees said they strongly condemn the attack of the former Chief Secretary's residence. She appealed to those responsible of the attack not to repeat such acts in future. She also demanded a clarification on the incident at the earliest.
Hajik thoiba tangdu laita dana leiriba mitaiga kuki galan sokna dana leiriba matamasida at moirang da nomai kapna re phobla da kapna re habda chin dana mayam gi damakta imai ben singjina mateng pangjariba masigi marak sida hajikti kuki na dol da thabom thadar aga kana gi jaga da taga doino haiba khangdraba matamasida isa jingna karigi maram gi damakta nomai maru kapsan biribano hairiba wafam che athuba matamda sengdokpirao maira paibi imai ben jing amadi yamna thamoi sokna machi nuaijade machi matung manauchu machi gumba thogdo ache tawbiganu.
Unknown men abducted 43-year-old personal assistants of Manipur Consumer Affairs Minister El Susildro near his residence in Imphal East District this morning. According to police, the kidnapping occurred around 8:30 a.m. while Somarendro was leaving for official duties. Authorities are investigating the motive behind the abduction and have yet to identify those responsible. During the initial spot investigation, 5 empty cells casing, believed to be 9 mm ammunition, were recovered from the scene, indicating potential gunfire during the kidnapping. Ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the United States, the Congress criticized him for making another high-profile global trip while campaigning in Jammu and Kashmir and Haryana, questioning why he still adamantly refuses to go to Manipur. It must be mentioned that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will pay a 3-day visit to the United States beginning September 21st to attend the annual Quad Summit and address the Summit of the Future at the United Nations General Assembly. Taking to the microblogging site X, General Secretary in charge Communications of Congress, Jairam Ramesh said, asked as to why he still adamantly refuses to go to Manipur. He said this refusal is simply inexplicable and really inexcusable. Notably, the Congress has repeatedly urged Prime Minister Modi's visit the violence-hit state, stressing that it would help restore peace and normalcy there. The ethnic violence in Manipur first broke out on May 3rd last year after a tribal solidarity march in the hill districts of the state to protest against the majority Meitei communities demanded for scheduled tribe status. Since then, over 220 people belonging to both the Kuki and Meitei communities and security personnel have been killed in the continuing violence. The Jiri Apunbalup JAL has denounced the alleged false narratives of the Kuki organizations, namely Indigenous Tribal Advocacy Committee, ITAC, Jiribam, Fezwal and Kuki INPI, Jiribam, Tamenglong and Nonnet districts, accusing the Meitei community in order to defend themselves from their own illegal activities. The media cells of JL claim that the Kuki armed militants have been repeatedly attacking with heavy gunfire and bombings on Mongbung Meitei village, despite combing operations recently conducted by combined security forces in the suspected areas. Consequently, Meitei villagers living in this area have been suffering greatly due to sporadic threats and attacks. On the contrary, these Kuki organizations released a press statement against certain Meitei insurgent organizations on 18th and 19th September 2024, claiming that these insurgents attacked Kuki villages. However, no reports of such attacks have been found so far. It stated that such false narratives are very unfortunate as it spreads unfounded information. JAL media cell maintained that the security personnel stationed in the Mongbung area can easily verify who initiated the gunfire and bombings in the area, which have occurred repeatedly. Therefore, it appealed to the state security forces to take timely and appropriate actions against the Kuki militants who repeatedly attacked Mongbung Meitei village. Otherwise, the DC and the state police, Jiribam, must take full responsibility if there is further loss of life or property due to attack carried out by the Kuki militants. A notable climb of temperature has been witnessed at various districts in Manipur, with Nonne reaching a maximum of 37.85 degrees Celsius, as per data collected from 7 p.m. of Wednesday to 6 p.m. of Thursday by the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change. The relative humidity levels also hit above 90% at various districts in the state, adding more discomfort to the residents. The highest temperature in the state was recorded in June with 38 degrees Celsius. As per the data made available by the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, temperature rose to 37.1 degrees Celsius in Churachandpur districts, and the minimum was recorded at 21.47 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity in the district touched 94.85% and a minimum of 54.54%. Kakching recorded a climb of 36.88 degrees Celsius and low of 22.72, while maximum relative humidity touched 96.24% with a minimum of 47.26%. Temperature rose to 36.8 degrees Celsius in Imphal East and recorded a minimum of 23.07 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity climbed to 97.04% and minimum is recorded at 45.83% in the district. In Imphal West, the maximum temperature is recorded at 34.89 and a minimum of 21.58. The relative humidity in Imphal West reached a maximum of 92.64% with a minimum of 46.29. The lowest temperature was recorded in Senapati district with 18.49 degrees Celsius. The lowest in relative humidity was also detected in Nonne district with a record of 26.21%. Except for the 0.4 rainfall in Ukhrul districts, there was no rainfall detected in the remaining districts. Manipur police arrested 3 active cadres of prescribed outfit KYKL from Gari Awang Lekai, Imphal West district yesterday. The arrested cadres have been identified as Maibam Bronson Singh, alias Ngamba, alias Thambo, age 24 years, Yumnam Lanchenba, alias Nauba, age 21 years, Saubam Nongpok Nganba Meitei, age 52 years. They were involved in extortion activities in Sekmai and Thangmeiban areas. Furthermore, the police recovered 1 9mm pistol along with magazine, 1 live ammunition round, 5 mobile phones, 1 wallet, and 1 4-wheeler vehicles from their possessions. Such operations and area dominations were conducted by security forces in the fringe and vulnerable areas of hills and valley districts. During the search operations, security forces recovered 7 IEDs weighing 28.5 kilograms, 50 meters of cortex, and 1 pulled and release mechanism from Bongjang, Imphal East district. Assam Rifles, in a coordinated operations with the local police department, successfully seized 90,000 Yaba tablets in Tilaimura, Tripura on 19th September 2024. The operations also resulted in the arrest of 1 individual and the confiscation of a Tata truck. Following a tip-off, Assam Rifles swiftly launched the operations, which culminated in the seizure of the contraband and the subsequent handover of the apprehended individuals and the vehicle to the police department for further investigations and legal proceedings. The recovered Yaba tablets are valued at approximately 14.4 crore rupees in international markets. This operation highlights the unwavering commitment of Assam Rifles in the fight against drug trafficking and illegal smuggling activities in the region. Bishnupur Forest Division organized a district-level painting and essay competitions on the theme Wildlife Conservation Through Coexistence in connection with the 78th Wildlife Week celebration 2024 at Mangolnganbi College, Ningthokong today. The competition was organized under the supervision of Bishnupur District Divisional Forest Officer W. Romabai. The competition was held in 2 categories. Category A comprised of participants from class 5 to class 8 and category B from class 9 to 12. More than 700 students from over 20 schools across Bishnupur district took part in the competitions. Speaking on the occasion, DFO Wycombed Romabai said the competitions was organized with an objective of instilling an idea of wildlife protections on the minds of the young generation. She also informed that the winners of these competitions will further take part in state-level competitions. Top-ranking students from the state-level competitions will eventually take part in a national-level competitions. Romabai also appealed to the residents around Loktak Lake to inform the nearest forest office if they came across any hog deer or karsa in the biomass floating on the lake. Bishnupur Forest Division Range Officer R.K. Sadananda, Bishnupur Range Officer Mutum Nilamani, and Moirang Range Officer Hidang Mayum Gitchandra were also present at the district level painting and essay competition.
Akoigi wildlife conservation. Wildlife includes both animal as well as plants. Akoigi lamlaki sa uchek amasung degi uwa akoi medicinal plant loina mo akoi wildlife ta chingi si sing asibu conserve kamaina tawgani degi haurai ba ngang sing sida mokoigi thamoi nungda nungsiba nature bu nungsiba si instill tongnabagi damakta ngasi gi competition ase akoi sinjabani akoi punna hingminaraga wildlife asibu kamaina kangani haibagi akoi theme ase lojaraga tawjabani.
Robbery rocked the bustling Paltan Bazaar area of Guwahati today, leaving locals and businesses shaken. The incident occurred in broad daylight near the Biswaratna Hotel on 80 Road, a major thoroughfare in the city's commercial district. According to police reports, armed assailants targeted a local man, Layas Ali, stealing his cash and mobile phone. Witnesses reported that the robbers attempted to steal Ali's e-rickshaw but were unsuccessful. The miscreants then opened fire before fleeing the scene. No injuries were reported from the gunfire. Ali promptly filed a complaint at the Pan Bazaar police station following the incident. Now the headlines once again. Residents of former Chief Secretary of Manipur and JDU Manipur State Vice President of O. Nabakisor comes under attack. Unknown men abduct personal assistants of Manipur Consumer Affairs Minister L. Susildro near his residence in Imphal East. And significant climb in temperature witnessed at various districts in Manipur, with None reaching a maximum of 37.85 degrees Celsius. Now that's all in this bulletin. Keep watching ISCOM English News.